There's a new era in Chicago. The days of guys like Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler are gone, and there's a new face to the franchise. This comes in the form of one of basketball's most exciting young players. Two-time NBA slam dunk champion and self-made three-point sniper, Zach LaVine. And today, I'm here to tell you why he's the future of the Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine's coming off the best season of his career, where he put up 18.9 points per game. This is 5 points higher than what he put up last season. And it could have been even higher had he not have only played 47 games due to a torn ACL. Throughout the season, he developed into a 39% three-point shooter, which is one of the top in the league, which quickly dispels the myth that Zach LaVine is nothing but a high flyer. Now, as far as the injury is concerned, LaVine is supposedly way ahead of schedule and may even be ready for the start of the season, despite originally possibly being out to the All-Star break. Not only is this a good sign, but I actually think he's going to come back just as good, if not better than he was before, considering the intense rehab and workouts he's been putting himself through. The Chicago Bulls even measured his standing vertical as higher than even his pre-draft measurements were. Now, it's not unheard of for an NBA player to come back stronger from a major knee injury. Fellow UCLA alum Russell Westbrook had a major knee injury in 2013. This required 3 major knee surgeries, and he was able to come back better than he ever was before, as we saw last season with him winning MVP. Now, as far as how he fits with the Chicago Bulls, I think LaVine will be handed the keys to the franchise from day one, and whatever happens next will ultimately depend on him. This is a contract year for LaVine, and if he balls out this season, you can guarantee the Bulls will be willing to open up their wallets and make him the centerpiece of the franchise. But as I said, he has to perform well, because the Bulls are almost definitely going to have a top 5 pick in next year's NBA draft. And there's some absolute elite players that are going to be on the board that high, considering I believe this is one of the biggest draft classes since 2003. So it's definitely in LaVine's best interest to prove that he can handle the load of a franchise and an entire offense on his shoulders. As far as on the court goes, his play style is perfect for the direction the Bulls want to go. He's both young and athletic, and he creates space with his jumper. Considering Coach Fred Hoiberg's pace and space system, you can guarantee there'll be plenty of room on the floor for him to work. And with big men like Lauri Markkanen on the court, who space the floor out even more, the paint's going to be wide open. And if the defense doesn't rotate fast enough, you can be sure you're going to see LaVine throw down some nasty dunks in the house that Jordan built. For the first time in his career, he's really going to have the freedom to have the offense run through him. And it'll be interesting to see how he handles that workload. Now, it's well documented that LaVine's one of the hardest workers in the NBA. And if he worked out well enough over this rehab injury, I believe he's going to come back stronger than he's ever been and have a breakout season. It's been well documented that Zach LaVine loves Chicago already, so he's going to be playing his heart out to make sure he gets that check at the end of the season. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is something that I never really expected to include in this video, but after doing some research, I thought it had to be done. I noticed that a lot of people will compare Zach LaVine to Kobe Bryant. Now, at first glance, I thought that was absolutely crazy. Why would anybody compare Zach LaVine to Kobe Bryant? So for fun, I decided to check out the numbers. And I had to share what I found. Kobe and LaVine's first 3 seasons are almost identical, with both of them improving about the same amount from season to season. And in their 3rd year, both of them averaging just under 20 points. And while Kobe did average 19.9 points per game compared to LaVine's 18.9 points per game, Kobe's usage percentage was also 25% compared to Zach LaVine's 21%. This leaves room to say LaVine could have possibly scored more points if he had the same amount of usage rate. The next crazy thing is that in the 3rd season, both of them played less than 50 games. Kobe only played 50 and LaVine only played 47. So while the 2 careers look so similar in the first 3 years when compared, the real question is going to be, will Zach LaVine be able to bounce back the same way Kobe did? Because in the next season, following only playing 50 games, Kobe averaged 22.5 points per game. That's a major jump and was the first step towards Kobe ascending into what he became, a legendary basketball player. Now, I will say this, LaVine is already a better shooter than Kobe, and he's already just as athletic, if not more athletic, than young Kobe was. But can he take control of a franchise the way Kobe did? Can he develop that same killer instinct that Kobe had? And really, only time will tell. The interesting thing is LaVine is being thrown in a situation that Kobe would have dreamed of at a young age. He's being handed the keys to a franchise and being asked to not share with anybody, essentially. Kobe had to share with Shaq early in his career and other superstars throughout his career, which led to winning, which is obviously something LaVine wants to do as well. But from an individual standpoint, can you imagine Kobe in the situation Zach LaVine will be in next season? So while those comparisons are interesting, that's definitely a big factor. And I'm looking forward to seeing how they play out and if LaVine can keep mirroring Kobe's career somehow. Now, of course, I'm not saying that Zach LaVine's going to be the next Kobe Bryant. I don't think there'll ever be another Kobe Bryant. The man was just a legend in every sense of the word, from on the court to off the court. His work ethic, his mentality is something that I don't think can ever be mirrored again. But there are definitely some similarities that cannot be overlooked between the two, and I wanted to bring them to attention just because I thought they were pretty interesting. In the end, I really think next season will be Zach LaVine's breakout year. He'll have more opportunity than he's ever had before in his career. And while it seems like the Bulls lost the Jimmy Butler trade on draft night, if LaVine can become a franchise centerpiece, then it may have all been worth it. He's only 22 years old, and he's clearly improved every single season he's been in the league. Now it's up to him. Can he take that next step into becoming a star and leading an NBA team? Zach LaVine definitely has all the tools, all the excitement you want in a star player, and if he can bring it all together, I believe he will no doubt be the future of the Chicago Bulls and be the next great player to wear that uniform. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for your constant support. Don't forget to drop a like, leave feedback in the comments section below, and subscribe. Also, remember to turn on post notifications so you don't miss any new content that I put up. Remember to follow me on social media. I love to connect with subscribers. Again, I don't want to take any more time of your day. I want to thank you for watching this video. God bless.